Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. So the Lakers win the tip. And the Lakers starting five. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Here's Rodman. From deep, Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Pass to Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night.
Not too many defenders are blocking Kareem inside. One, he's too big, he's too powerful, and he's too skilled.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pippen, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's West. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Here's Rose. It's deflected. Pass to Pippen. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Bryant. Second chance shot. Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal. They shoot again. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for Chicago, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Inside, here's James. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts. Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he buries his first look.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Sloan. Outside for Butler. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Baylor, covered by Love. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Noah in at the 5. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. That ties the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's West. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Sloan pulls it in.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Theus gets it to go.
Really nice touch from Theus. He knows when to attack defenses from this area.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's West.
2 minutes.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Oh, that's good. Love's got 5 now.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. Tries again. To the left wing. Poke loose. Tries yet again. Here's Chamberlain. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. A line change here for Chicago.
For your Bulls kid.
Chicago with the ball. Rose finds Jordan. Now here's Rose. Back to Jordan. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Back to James. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. From 7. Here's Worthy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Here's Rodman. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Pippen, no good. Johnson on the wing. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pippen, pass to Jordan. Here's Rodman. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
Fellas, just a total lack of effort on the boards. I'm not getting technical. I never really did. It's all about heart, wanting the ball, hunting the rebounds. If they were better in that area, they'd probably be winning this game. I'm just saying.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Bulls trail by 4. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Johnson, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, filling out the middle. On the wing, Bryant. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3 is up. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 points.
Nice shot off the catch there. Pippen shows you a little bit of everything every night.
Pass to O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Rodman, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls.
2 minutes.
Here's the teardrop, and he takes it up and lays it in.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. To the inside, O'Neal. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Here's Gilmore. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan with it. O'Neal covers. Here's Pippen. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
Scottie Pippen showing you nice touch inside close range.
The Lakers call timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Were your Bulls kids.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to James. Tipped.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. For 3, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Shot's good by Kukoc.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Outside Davis. And another three for the Lakers.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Pippen in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there it is for them.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Worthy. Banked it in off the glass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's stolen by Rose. Pass to Rodman. Shoots over Davis. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball. Lakers substitution. Shaquille O'Neal. Elgin Baylor.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And it's good for 2. And Los Angeles leads by 13.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And there's the lob.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
Here's Rose. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Up top, Johnson. Covered by Jordan. Steps back and shoots. Lycan. Rebound by the Bulls. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Rodman, the pass to Rose. Off target from outside. Los Angeles leading by 10. Johnson with it. Jordan picks him up. And Jordan comes to help. Pass to Baylor. To the right side. Here's West. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Gets the 3 to fall.
How about that for a response? Gotta love seeing MJ fire back with the 3 of his own.
Johnson against Jordan. Johnson passes to O'Neal. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end, putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. From deep, Rose fires in the triple.
There's no defense for that, guys. I mean, whenever Rose hits this shot, you just got to tip your hat to him and shake his hand.
Johnson passes to Davis. Noah grabs the board.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Levine, good.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal, taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. James against Butler. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg,